What's up? I'm HUGZ. That's Sam. Welcome to HUGZ and Sam. Today we're getting a Stranger Things Season 3, Episode 4. Last we left off.
That was like one of the best episodes of Stranger Things that I had ever seen.
It's one of the most morbid kind of.
Yeah, it was like, it scared me. Like whenever that guy just showed up behind Hopper and just started beating the hell out of him.
Russian spy guy or whatever. That
actually scared me. And whenever I was editing that video, that last reaction, I was like, LOL. Like you can tell, like LOL. It's like my soul left my body and come back, you know?
Well, there was that, and then there was like the creepy scene with Billy and his girlfriend, or like the other
the lifeguard girl.
Yeah, the other lifeguard.
Heather.
And her parents, and the weird vision that Elle had of her like drowning in that tub, and then they found the bloody stuff. It was set up so perfectly, and then we saw them like eating dinner together, and we're like, what? Like, why is this normal? Why is she normal? You know what I mean? And then,
but she wasn't normal. She was still like kind of creepy. She was like,
well, and then they finish it off with we talked about whether they killing the parents / changing the parents.
Yeah. You know, so we think that because we know that one character, the one entity or whatever is within Billy because he was kind of looking at Elle walk away, and he was remembering.
Mm-hmm.
And
the
so
split being closed.
And then we saw little snippets of the split opening back up.
Will.
Yeah, and then Will, right then was he's back. And so I was like, oh my god. And, everything's just so, going crazy right now. And, yeah, so.
How many episodes are in this season? It's a short season, right?
I don't remember.
7 or something.
It was really
Is there
short.
A full 10? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Are we halfway done already?
I don't know, but I have no clue. I can't even start to beginning to guess because I just don't know. There's 8.
8, okay. So at the end of this episode, we'll be halfway done.
Halfway done, alright.
Dang. This is going by quick. Even though we're going through it slow, it's going by quick. Alright, well, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's see what's going down. Oh, snap, this is her?
This is the lady.
Oh, damn. I'm waiting for her to blow up like the rats.
What the hell?
Damn, see, this is so much
That was the thing that she was reaching for.
Are they in that place?
It appeared I think so. There it is.
Yup. Shit!
Oh my god! It's so freaking, oh my god!
Instead of shit.
Oh my gosh!
Holy shit! That's so gross!
Max, do you copy? This is a code red.
Shut up.
This is real. This is important. That's all I hate.
That one guy's gonna be missing. Heather's dad.
No, he's probably gonna show up.
He does.
Heather, yeah.
Yeah.
Yup.
Nancy.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say, you gotta think it'd be like Heather, right?
It knows.
The trust of our community.
Do you know how I built that trust?
I love how the angle of the camera changed it.
A whole lot. You're fired. Both of you.
Whenever who was close?
The mind flayer.
And that's what it is now, but
it's like a mini version.
Closed gate.
I know, but what if he never left? And
So it's like a small piece of it stayed and then is forming itself into
a new
this.
me, a new host.
How can you tell if someone is a host?
Don't give me that dead daughter sob story, because I just don't care.
Oh shit, he's messing up.
I really am rather busy.
He's about to get his ass beat. Yo! I was like, he's about to get his ass beat. Damn. Oh shit! Oh, nice. The police are here. The police are at the building. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh!
I swear. Stop.
He's gonna be mad at her because he didn't want to have any part of this.
The summer job your life is hardly over.
I don't live in a 2-story house on Maple Street. My dad doesn't earn 6 figures. Hell, he isn't even around. You want everything handed to you on a silver platter. Yeah, the real world sucks. Deal with it like the rest of us.
Star, Court, Mall.
Okay.
Not bad.
I like her. She's a good addition to the show.
Push my ass. What? Touch my butt. I don't care. Come on, harder. Push it.
She's just gonna get stuck up there.
They need that little girl, yep.
Get over here and serve me some samples.
But there's more than one host because it seems like they're all like taking over, right?
Yeah.
So are they gonna force him in there?
220 degrees.
Probably,
We just have to figure out how to get him in here. Can we lock him in? Heat him up? No matter what happens. Well, no. Well, no, for sure.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Don't feed
They're
her too
gonna
much.
fatten
then
her up.
she won't be able to fit.
Exactly.
No fish, please.
Don't you love your country?
You can't spill America.
She's like, I don't care.
America.
Oh, look.
That's cute.
Yeah. Oddly, that,
Oddly, that is correct.
For us, you went for your country.
Alright, so what exactly are we looking at?
Land deeds, transfers of property.
What I don't get is why you have a bunch of land deeds in a safe in your bedroom.
Oh, snap. Okay, I thought somebody was coming in to get him, yeah.
Where do you think you're going, pal?
Yeah, where is he going? Why?
See, like, if he's got all this stuff for blackmail, you would think that they were already going to be out to come get him anyway, so I wouldn't be running away. I mean, obviously there was something going on. Yeah, she's schizophrenic, but it's still, like, doesn't add up. What about the mouse? Was the mouse schizophrenic?
Though, you know?
She may be.
She's not.
People are always
He's
saying
making
you
that
can't.
up. Because he's got that thing in
shouldn't.
him.
I'm saying they don't have to be mutually exclusive. It can be both.
I'm proud of you.
Proud of me for getting fired.
For doing what
But
she
you
thought was
stood
right.
up for
Yeah.
yourself. That you stood up to those shitheads. Yeah, those shitheads. Finish it. Then go and sell it to the Indianapolis Star or whatever.
That's right.
You can imagine their faces when they read a story about their own town in a big paper like that.
So what happened to the lady after the hospital, though? Was she just okay now?
I don't know.
She needs to go find out.
That's probably where she's gonna go first. Finish that story, Nance. Do it.
See, Billy's scary without the idea of being like...
I know.
Hopper, he went all crazy on me, telling me I'm spending way too much time with you. He made me lie. I mean, you're the most important thing to me in the world. What if he's right?
But if I only see you, and I'm a different species than you, then I should be with my species more.
Did you spy on me? That's totally against the rules.
I make my own rules.
Damn! She's got that, like, independent
That is
spirit
right.
now, like...
Get me a goddamn bomb!
He's gonna call the bad guys and let them know that he knows. Just waiting for somebody to just, like...
Free ice cream or
Yo...
Behind you.
Hi.
Damn! Damn! I'm sorry. She threw him in there, but I didn't realize it was that damn hard. She threw him in there hard. She's got to know, though, yeah.
Oh.
See, I would see that and be like, this is radiation, I'm going to die. You know what I mean? Like...
What is that?
Oh my god.
Was this room like an elevator?
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn!
That mother is trucking.
I feel like something's gonna happen to her and they're gonna blame Nancy.
Yeah, because she's in there and she's
And
not
they're
really.
like, she lied again. Why is nobody coming in here? Like, is nobody realizing this is... Her heart's gonna, like, freaking blow up. So that's what I'm saying. Billy's scary regardless.
What's not your fault, Billy?
I've done things, Max, really bad things.
Me too. He made me do it.
What made you do it? What did he make you do?
It's not my fault, okay, Max? Please. Please believe me, Max. It's not my fault.
That's so hard.
Try to stop him, okay? I did.
Max, get away from the door.
What?
Get away from the door!
Oh shit!
You bitch!
Oh shit! Oh damn!
I went from like near tears to like, oh, I can't handle.
I thought like the creature, because he was like giving away everything that's happening, I thought the creature was gonna like.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Oh my! Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at Elle. Elle's like in battle stance, like freaking ready. Holy shit! Oh damn! Wow! Oh my god! Oh, thank God!
Elle.
Oh, hell yeah! Oh, my God! Damn, she threw him through the freaking brick wall!
Can't even handle this.
Oh, my God.
Could have killed him.
Yes.
Can't kill them.
Look how many there are now. Oh, damn, they got like a freaking army. That was crazy. That was a freaking crazy episode. That was a freaking crazy ass episode. Holy crap. That was a crazy ass episode.
Damn.
Wow.
I like.
Wow.
I don't even know. Like, I was just.
That was crazy. Well, like, Billy... Alright, so Billy crying in there, like, I guess he was crying, like, you know, being emotional to Max. I was like, well, maybe it's, like, losing its grasp over him because the heat's up and everything and whatever.
Yeah, I
And
kind of thought he fled.
Well, I was waiting for it to be, like, expelled from him, you know, and then, like, Billy would regain his consciousness or whatever. And it's like, Max seeing him in that way... when he's then fighting Elle and he's in like freaking demon form or whatever, like the fully enthralled by the creature, by the mind flayer, she knows because she just saw it that like Billy's still in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's got to mess her up so much because the whole time they're fighting, even though I'm like, this is a crazy as shit, I'm like, man, Max has to be like so torn right now because he came at her.
Yeah.
He like punched through that thing and was like freaking out.
Because she
at
was
her.
like torn just looking through the glass. Like she was crying. And then they were like, get away from the window. And then she's like, what? Like just in the nick of time.
Well, like I said, when he first grabbed that shard, I was thinking maybe he was saying too much and like the creature, the mind flayer, was going to make him
I thought he was going to try to kill himself.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
And I thought Max was about to have to watch that and not be able to open that door fast enough.
That's exactly what I thought was
I thought
happen.
that Elle was going to have to step in and take the shard away from him, like with her powers. And yeah.
That was crazy.
That was like... This show is so good.
I love
like,
them.
So good. Like, I have no words. Like, it's so good. Like, it's
pretty crazy. It's very intense.
Yeah.
I love that Mike saved Elle, and then Elle turned around and saved Mike, and then they were, like, holding each other.
Yeah.
After that, for, like, that brief moment.
Yeah. And I love, too, how, you know, they had, like, the tension and everything. You know, we could go through and break it all down, you know. Like, there's definitely parts that were, like, great. Like, okay, like Nancy and her mom. That
was a really good moment.
That was a really good moment. Jonathan and her fighting. That was an interesting thing that happened that I think is going to come back. And her mom motivating her to continue the story, I think is great.
Well, and she did exactly what I said. Go see what happened to the lady. Like, everybody's like, oh, whatever, her family's going to sue you and stuff. I'm like, well, what ended up happening? Yeah, she didn't die, but, like, obviously something's going on. So, like, is she still going crazy?
She was reading her paperwork, and she looked really, like, enthralled. Like, she looked like she was, like, into it, you know what I mean? And so I'm wondering what she was reading. Also, Billy and the old lady, Miss Driscoll, was both having that happen to them at the same time, it seemed like. So I wonder if something bigger was happening in that moment, or if it was just overall, because it is one, like, entity that takes over them all. Does it just get mad all at the same time?
That's what I'm thinking. Because if you remember, like, when it was happening to Will, it was happening to, like, everything, right? That was part of the collective.
Because whenever Elle was trying to close that thing, the door, all of the demo dogs went running.
And Will.
Yeah.
Was, like, messed up.
Right, and so there's definitely an overall connection.
That's what I'm saying. It's the hive mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just wondering... Okay, so we just had Will to deal with, and then the demo dogs before, right?
Right.
But it's like, I'm much more frightened of Billy than Will.
Oh, yeah. And he's just, like you keep saying, scary before...
Just by himself.
Yeah, before anything.
But now we have essentially this, like, zombie horde.
Yeah. Also, though, it was weird seeing Billy kind of break down to Max, because we've never even seen him really be that way, where he... breaks down.
We haven't seen him like that. We've seen
part where he kind of got like a little bit more emotional with her, but to that extent, I don't know. Like, that's like a whole different side of Billy, where it actually shows like
he's a human.
This is like really taking a toll on him, and he doesn't have control of it, and he doesn't like it, and it's kind of like pushed him way, deep inside of himself, where he doesn't even have control of himself.
But was that real, or was that just a ploy to try to...
The reason that I think that it was
because
real
he was reaching for the shard while that was happening.
Yeah, the reason I think that it was real is because he didn't want them to find out, because in the end here we saw him say, like, now they know, and it was like, and he straight up gave that information.
Well, I think they were going to find out either way, because they knew. Well, what's the point?
That was Billy saying that.
It's the point they knew just by the fact they put him in the sauna to begin with, that they already like kind of knew.
Yeah, well, they knew that he was up to something shady.
Yeah. I don't know. The Jonathan Nancy thing though, I'm like, I really understand where he's coming from. Like,
me too.
Needing the opportunities and stuff like that, and it's like not as easy for him.
But his experience and her experience were complete opposite there.
Yeah.
He was able to do the pictures, and he was being treated as with respect that we saw.
It didn't really seem like they did anything with him at all. He was just kind of off
he just
in
did
his own
thing,
world.
and he didn't really have to interact with them.
Yeah.
But he had a purpose, whereas Nancy, she constantly had to like seek for approval and seek for a purpose there. And it's because she didn't, like, her job was to interact directly with them. And like, she was just like the coffee getter, the breakfast getter. Yeah. And it was just kind of like, she kind of had to find her own way in there, whereas he already had his purpose.
That's what I'm saying. I get it from both sides, but at the end of the day, she was trying to do what she thought was right. She was trying to do like what was best.
And she's right. She's picked up on this stuff. Like, this stuff that is shady there is something up, But like I said in the last reaction, like, everybody just needs to get together and tell each other what they're finding.
Well, that's the thing with any horror movie, though, is everybody splits up, and then all the crazy stuff happens.
And they're, like, trying to get a hold of Dustin to tell him, because Dustin has this whole other part. Exactly. And what's going to happen with them just flying into the center of the universe there, the center of the earth?
Well, and because, like, really, we have no connection between Dustin's part and anything that's going on. Like, the whole Russian secret thing that Hopper is dealing with and Dustin is dealing with, really, to this point, hasn't really connected at all with the, like, mind flayer that's on our side, other than we saw that clip in the very beginning of the first episode that showed them like trying to open the portal or whatever in wherever in Russia, or maybe it's down in that basement.
Yeah.
Wherever the hell they're going,
so
50 floors down under the ground, just fly into the center of there.
So we have the Mind Slayer, and he's got like all these rats, and they're eating this fertilizer, and they're going into this warehouse, okay? Mm-hmm. That is where the zombie horde is. That is what Billy is all attached to, which then is attached to
Heather, her parents, all these other people,
and then Elle, Mike, Max, that little crew, okay?
Oh, you mean like the storyline?
Right.
Yeah.
Then we have Dustin and Robin and Steve and the girl, Erica.
Lucas's sister.
Yeah, they're all doing the stuff with Russian spy thing, okay? Going down into the middle or whatever. Then we have Joyce and Hopper, and they're kind of, I think, what's connecting us here. Because I
think it's Dustin and them that are connected.
Because we have motorcycle Russian guy that was at the old lab, the old Hopkins lab. That is connecting to the magnetism issues.
Yeah. But I think what they found in those cells or whatever, that like thing is going to be connected to whatever this creature is.
Because we also have where the power went out. They said that all had to do with
the Russian group or whatever that owns all these areas.
Yeah. So, but my question is there a connection between the Mind Slayer and what's going on in that warehouse? Is there a connection there between, like, what is the connection between that and power outages and green sludge?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They were trying to reopen the hole, and I think that's where we're gonna go when they get down to wherever that is. I think that's gonna be the lab.
So are these things happening completely separate? Like the Mind Slayer is just down over there. Oh, it's Mind Flayer. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I've said like Slayer.
I know, and I just kind of let it go. I'm like, whatever. It's Mind Flayer because I'm just waiting for people to count. Yeah.
Flayer.
Flay the skin, but they flay your mind.
Okay, the Mind Flayer.
It's a D&D reference, okay?
Okay, you see, I don't play
D&D. We just started playing D&D, and
I have
we're
a point
looking
that
for
I'm
more
trying to
people
make.
on Sam's
game. So, Mind Flayer. I'm going to keep saying Slayer, okay? I know what it is, but I'm going to say Slayer because he's slaying the minds.
Sounds cool, yeah.
Alright, so Mind Slayer is over there doing his own thing, okay? But he probably doesn't even know about all this other stuff, like this land that's being bought and
the Mind Flayer?
Yeah. Yeah, like, so does he know? Like, what is the connection between him and what he's doing with his zombie horde and them opening the portal?
I think those are separate. I think those are separate.
Because it's like if they open this portal, he's trapped on the right side up, you know.
See, like, the Mind Flayer in general is on the upside down. Because even at the end of last season, when the portals closed and everything, we saw the Mind Flayer looking at them, like, from the school and the other side, right?
See, that's so confusing
to
me,
So what they were saying and what I'm thinking happened is when she closed it, so there was a piece of it that was in Will, and there was the rest of it, right? So they got it out of Will right before the thing closed, so it wouldn't be like he wouldn't die or whatever, because everything died that was whatever. Mm-hmm. But the little bit that was in him that like flew out when it closed the portal was trapped. Just that little bit was trapped in the regular world.
But they can't see it.
Well, that is now, I think, this small version of the Mind Flayer is that little bit is now
is visible,
grown into the Mind Flayer. Because when it came out of him, it was visible. The bit that came out of him was visible.
And the thing that's in this warehouse is visible.
Yeah.
But whenever it enters into other people's bodies, it's not.
Well, I mean, it is, because when they activate or whatever, you see whatever that is. You know what I mean? They like Hulk out or whatever. But I don't think those are necessarily related directly.
But I think maybe like whenever they open this portal again, it's going to be like, oh shit, my portal's open.
What's what I'm saying? I think they'll be indirectly related, but it's not like, I don't think the Russians like made this creature, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't think that at all. Yeah.
I don't think they're directly related.
They would have a better hold on it than just keeping it in the basement of a warehouse in the middle of the woods.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I was like, if they were connected, they would own the land to this warehouse, but that wasn't on the list.
And that's kind of what I was thinking, because they're going to all these different places. are they gonna, is like the last place on this list, so they're going to be this warehouse.
Well, was the farm, and then there was somewhere else, but I don't think the other place was the name of the warehouse.
I don't know.
I don't remember. But anyway, I think like the power outages and all that will have to do with the Russian spy people or whatever trying to open the portal. And that's going to be in the basement or wherever the heck it is that this elevator room is going to.
It was going fast.
And those like containers are going to be like whatever powers the machine. That's why I was like, is this radiation? Like, are they...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It looked like slime, like sludgy, but like...
It looked like... if you ever watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it looks like the mutagen that turns them into the creatures they are.
Yeah, it definitely looked magical.
Magically delicious. I only said it because it was green. But anyway, lots of crazy stuff happening. We are running a D&D campaign. Join the Discord. We're looking for people for D&D. Hey, D&D is related to this show, okay?
Yeah, I know.
It's very important. Sam's going to start playing. And we have some other people that are playing. It'll be fun. We have a channel for it in Discord. Join discord.gg/HUGZ and Sam.
HUGZ. HUGZ.
Z. N.
SAM. No,
I need to make a little thing that's like discord.gg. Or it's in the it'll be in the description. Anyway, great episode. Let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like it if you did. Sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons. Shout out. Watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You really don't know how much it means. It means the world. We'll be back with more videos real soon. We love you guys. Bye.